How's it going, guys? It's the Pixelated Pumpkin, and in today's video, I'll be unboxing, showcasing, and reviewing the Halloween 3 Season of the Witch 6-inch 3-pack NECA figures. Now, I'm really excited for this one, but before we get into anything, I'm going to give a huge thank you to HalloweenCostumes.com for sending me this. If you want to get anything on HalloweenCostumes.com, and for a discount, use my link in the description. That'll get you 15% off, plus you'll be helping out the channel. So go do that if you want these or anything on their website. Anyways, I'm sure a lot of you are already familiar with NECA as a company, but they basically make the highest quality horror movie action figures around. And for the movie these come from, Halloween 3, I'm sure a lot of you are also familiar with that, but if you're not, it is the third installment in the Halloween franchise, of course, Michael Myers. But this film here is sort of the black sheep of the franchise because it's the only one to not feature Michael Myers. It's an entirely different movie, and honestly, you could kind of discount it from the Halloween franchise and treat it as its own thing. I know that's what I do. An unpopular opinion, it's my favorite out of all the Halloween movies. It might just be one of my favorite movies of all time. It's not the best movie I've ever seen, but it's one of my favorites, and I'm always looking to get more stuff in my Halloween 3 collection. I already have a bit of a Halloween 3 collection going. I have all the masks, as well as the Toonie Terrors, which are also NECA figures, but these are the super detailed, like, ripped straight from the movie figures. With that, I say let's unbox them, because these look awesome. Alright, so for this review, I want to show you the packaging in all its detail, because NECA puts a great deal of effort into their packaging for sure. As you can see, we have the Silver Shamrock Novelties logo, as well as the masks on either side, and you kind of have the cover of the movie. This is the poster, I guess, they used, and I think it looks great. You kind of have like an indent here. So we're gonna slide this open, get that off, and here we have our figures now. So as you can see, we got 3 of them: the pumpkin trick-or-treater, the witch, and the skeleton. And on the back of this is awesome. It's like an old school newspaper ad. As you can see here, you get a good close-up of the 3 as well as their full body counterparts. And then there's even a place to fill out your order and ship it to Silver Shamrock Novelties to get those masks. Obviously, don't actually try that with this. It won't work. Santa Mira, California does not exist. Here we have It's Almost Time, some references to the movie that I won't spoil, and we got just some nice shots of these figures. Alright, I say it's time to get these 3 open. They look so cool. Let's open the box. Here's a look at the inside of the packaging. That is what lays behind. You could, I guess, kind of use it as a backdrop for the characters if you want. It does come out, but I'll leave it in the box for now. And here are our trick-or-treaters. Let's get these guys out. Alright, well here they are, and I have to say they each look amazing. The detail is impeccable. Every little piece here, including the other masks it comes included with, are all so insanely detailed. It is honestly awesome. It's like they took them straight out of the movie. So what I'll do is I'll first talk about all the little accessories it comes with, then we'll go into the figures one by one, and then that'll be the video. So let's get started. Alright, so here is the main accessory that comes included with it. It is, of course, the TV that they play the Happy Happy Halloween Silver Shamrock commercial on. This is a staple in the movie, and this is a great little quality piece here. It's something I wouldn't expect them to include, but I'm very happy they did. And what's cool about this is it's sort of a holographic effect here. You have the Silver Shamrock logo, then it changes into the magic pumpkin depending on your perspective. I think this is so cool, and I just love the design of the TV as well. This looks ripped straight from the 70s or 80s. I absolutely love it. So this is awesome, and I'm very happy they included this, because if you've seen the movie, you know how important this is. So super cool. Then we have the little trick-or-treat bags that each character can hold.
My favorite is obviously the one that has some detailing on it. That is such a cool little classic Halloween design it features. I love that. They do open up, as you could see here, so you could have them holding it open, ready for some candy. Really nice stuff here, really cool.
Now jumping into the figures themselves, we're starting with my favorite one being the jack-o'-lantern. So these are super articulated. It's just, there you go. You could bend their arms in any way you want here. It is really cool. Move the elbows, you know, standard action figure stuff. But get a look at the pumpkin mask. I mean, is that just ripped straight from the movie or what? Got the little silver shamrock tag. Wow, it just looks like the one behind it. But yeah, this is super, super detailed. Obviously, this is the standard mask. And the trick-or-treater in the movie can commonly be seen wearing this little witch hat here. So he does come included with that. And this is only meant for the pumpkin. It's kind of hard or difficult to put it on for the other characters. But I think it looks good on the pumpkin like that for sure. Really cool.
Here we have the interchangeable bug mask. I think this one looks gnarly. So let's put it onto the body here. Take his head off real quick. Pop it off super easy, just like that. You can go ahead and throw the bug mask on, and look how gnarly that is. I love that. I don't know which mask I'll be displaying it with, but you'll find out at the end of the video. Anyways, this is really cool. This is really awesome. I absolutely love the snake just going through his skull there. Oh, that is disgusting and awesome at the same time.
So that does it for the pumpkin trick-or-treater. I have to say this one's my favorite one. The clothes though are a little bit bland. I really wish he maybe had like a hoodie or something he was wearing, because there's a character in the movie that wears the pumpkin mask and ends up with the bug one. So I think that'd be really cool if they dressed him up like that character instead of the all black jumpsuit, but I think it looks okay overall. And yeah, this one is awesome. Here we have the witch now, and just like the pumpkin, it is super, super detailed. Here, get a good look at her face here. I mean, wow, just like real life again. Super cool. Spin around there, you got the silver shamrock tag, of course. Wouldn't be complete without it. And yeah, just look at the detailing. That is so cool. For her clothing, definitely a bit of a step up from the pumpkin for sure. You kind of got this nice little orange detailed sort of cloak going on here. I like that, as well as you got the ripples at the end of the dress. But yeah, this one is cool as well.
Let's take a look at the bug head for this one. This is really cool. Once again, you could even see the eyes of the poor trick-or-treater that is wearing this thing. That is just gross looking. Wow, super detailed there for sure again. Wow, look at all the little bugs crawling on it. That is disgusting. So that does it for the witch. Just as articulatable as the pumpkin, if that's how you want to put it, and just as cool for sure.
And finally, we have the skeleton. This one is also fantastic. I'll get a close-up here of the mask. It's a little bit gray compared to the real-life one, as you could tell over there, but I think it looks just as cool. Again, you got the silver shamrock tag, and it's just detailed so nicely. I keep talking about the details. The articulation, again, it's the same as the others, fully articulatable. You know, I like the clothing here as well. He's just got a little skeleton jumpsuit on. It's definitely enough to work.
Now here is the rotting skull, and wow, this one is probably the best of all the bug ones. You got that poor trick-or-treater's eye in there again, and look at the snake interweaving between the mouth and the eye hole. Just disgusting. What's that orange stuff on there? I don't even know, but this is super awesome, super detailed, and super gory. That's it for the skeleton, another awesome one for sure. So now that you got a great look at all of these and all their detail, I'm going to set them up on my shelf to show you how you guys can display these.
Alright, so here's my little display, my Halloween 3 shelf, if you will, and here is how I utilize the NECA figures in the display. So here I have the witch set up with her normal mask on, just like the real thing. And honestly, this looks great. I put the trick-or-treat bag in her hand, as you could see, the little trick-or-treat one. It looks awesome. I'm really happy with this. I also put the bug head down here. Next up, we have the jack-o'-lantern, of course. So I use the bug head for this one. I have him set up with the interchangeable hand, so it makes it look like he is in a lot of agony and pain as those bugs eat his face alive. And here I also gave him the brown trick-or-treat bag. There you go. Here is the TV and the normal pumpkin head. As you can see, it looks pretty good set up in the center of these guys here. And there you go. Get a look at the TV with that cool changing effect. Really awesome. And there is the normal pumpkin along with the actual one behind it. And here we have the final guy, the skull, with the bugs eating him alive again, of course. And I put him on his knees, and he's just throwing up his hands in the air. He's like, make it stop. So that is cool. And then there is the normal skull with the skull behind it. So yeah, there you go. There is my little Halloween 3 display with the NECA figures. It is definitely complete now. I'm really happy to have those NECA figures. Once again, go to HalloweenCostumes.com, use my link in the description. You'll be able to get these guys for 15% off along with anything else on their website. Be sure to let me know which of the figures was your favorite in the comments below. Also be sure to like and subscribe. And I hope you guys enjoyed this first kind of toy review on the channel. Never really done anything like this before. So with that, everybody, remember, nobody outpixelates the pumpkin.